Look at me, I'm so skinny. Well, I'm obese, and I'm happy.
Have you seen that girl?
Yeah, you know she bad.
She got me crashing burn.
Hold up.
Then you get the Forever Alone girls.
Oh my god, you guys are all so pretty, and I'm not, and I'm forever alone, and I have no one to love me.
You know what? It's an open circle. But if you're ever sitting at a table with me and you do that, this is what you're gonna hear. Oh, you don't need a man to be happy.
Well, you don't understand because you have a boyfriend.
You know what? It's not my fault that you're alone. You play endless games with boys and girls. You know what? It's not my fault that you're single. It's just not my fault. I have nothing to do with it. I did not steal your man. I didn't do anything. And you know what? Even if I did steal your man, he picked me and you're mad because he picked me. I'm a really good person. I'm just so sick and tired of people blaming me and not allowing me to speak just because I have a significant other. You know what? I was alone at one point too, and I really didn't care. I was happy alone. I think everyone should learn or be comfortable with being alone. And even if you are alone, do not rag on people who have a significant other. Do not complain about them. Do not call their significant others fat or ugly or old just because you're jealous that you don't have one. If you care so much, go and get one. Go pay for one. Actually, I think that's illegal, so don't do that. Oh, it just drives me insane. And then dessert comes. And you know what happens when dessert comes? I don't want dessert. I'll just have some more water. Yeah, we'll take like an entire cake and we'll just eat it with our hands. And usually when dessert comes, it's when everybody has become comfortable with each other and it's time to express how big our balls are. This is the part of girls' night that I hate more than anything. I find that physical interactions are very private things that should be kept between you and your partner. I don't care what you've done, with who, when it was, but I understand the need to talk about it. So if you're gonna talk about it like this. Okay guys, so you know Brandon and I went to the movies together the other day? Yeah? Well, we touched hands. Don't do it like this. You know how Brandon and I went to the movies together the other day? I know you're gonna think I'm a slut and you're gonna call me names, but Brandon and I kind of touched hands the other day. And this is the problem I have with girls. Freaking own it. I always say if you're gonna do something, be 100% certain and comfortable with your decision. If you're not, do not do it. And if you do it and you regret it, own that you regret it. Guys, I made a mistake. I touched hands with Brandon and now I feel like I've done something wrong and I feel insecure. Because that's what friends are for. They're there to help you and comfort you and guide you if you feel like crap. They're not there to care what you've done with Brandon. They're there to support you with what decisions you've made. Every time there's a circle of confession of what outrageous or scandalous things you've done, I've always remained silent. Because you know what? I don't trust all the girls at the table to hear my confessions. Like there's maybe 2 or 3 girls that I would tell, and in private, not in front of all these people in the middle of a restaurant where everyone can hear what you're saying. So I keep quiet. And then I get, she thinks she's so much better than us. No, I'm not telling you my embarrassing secrets because I know you're gonna talk about it. And I don't want to talk about it because I'm ashamed of it or because I regret it. I don't want to talk about it because I respect my privacy. I respect others' privacy. And if I have a confession, you know, I have to respect that other people maybe don't want me to talk about it. Especially now that I have a boyfriend, I have to respect the fact that maybe he doesn't want a bunch of girls knowing how much he poops. So I have to take into account that there's another person that I could hurt by saying these things. So if I'm not talking, there's a good reason behind it. Mainly because, you know what, this is private for me, and this is a private situation that I really don't feel comfortable discussing. If you want to talk about it with us, go ahead. Don't pretend you're ashamed of it and then don't want to talk about it when all you really want us to do is be interested.
Oh, I have a secret, but I don't want to tell you because it's really embarrassing and I don't want to talk about it here and
If you ever do that to me, I am going to smack you in the face. I'm not going to pry it out of you. I don't care enough. If you want to tell me, tell me. If not, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna walk away. It just drives me insane. It drives me insane. This is not a my penis is bigger than yours show. I think there are cats having sex outside my window. but I've only had one boyfriend, and for me that's very precious, and those moments we've had together are very precious. I don't need to share with other people. I don't want to share with other people. I tell my best friend whenever I want to share something, and I understand maybe some girls want to get something off their chest, they just want to talk about it. I love hearing about other people's relationships or even other people they've kissed. I'm totally cool with that. But when it turns into how many people I've kissed against your how many people you've kissed, then I'm out. I don't care. I don't want to compare. I keep my mouth shut. And I'm not saying I'm a better person because I do this, but I just take a different road. It's not interesting for me, and it doesn't make me feel good to compare myself with other girls. I like to hear about it, I like to know what's going on, but I don't want it to be a competition because I don't believe that that should be competed. I believe that that's very personal, and it is just something that two people should keep to themselves. Let me know if you can relate to any of this in comments, right? Just comments if you can relate to anything, or if there's anything else you want me to talk about. So if you want me to make a video of any type, except for sexy videos because you don't want to see that, let me know, and I'll try to do something. Alright, so I'm gonna go now. Until next time, goodbye.